Oh, happy Monday. Welcome to another awesome episode of the Ash Cash Show. Every Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you go to the ashcashshow.com to subscribe to our podcast. Go to ashcashtv.com to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for those who have been subscribing. Our numbers are definitely going up, so I appreciate you. Thank you for everybody who just rock with me on a consistent basis. All of the love that y'all share is it means the world to me. Because at the end of the day, I feel like when you do work, you don't do work for recognition, but it is good to be recognized, and know that your work is being impacted. And so all the messages of, how, the work is impacting them and how, I'm part of people's mornings now feels good. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for those who rock with me on all levels, whether you downloaded a free book, whether you bought a book, whether you you're part of my money program, if you're part of my mail, my business program, my mentor program, whatever it is, I appreciate y'all. Whether you buy some shirts, so fast shout, ashcashmerch.com. For those who all supported the shirts, fast shout to I don't know if Karen is here, but fast shout to Karen because what it say? I saw the shirt looking for stripes. Yeah, it's fire. So fast shout to Karen Styles, and so I had put a challenge last week or Friday, right? It was Friday. And, I was able to do it in about 2 hours. So I got to work as soon as possible. And she actually won the challenge. So she beat me to it. She actually, I ordered this shirt on Friday. Fast shout out to you, Elegant. Karen beat me to it. She actually took the instructions, was able to put up a shirt before I was able to put up a shirt. And I said, I said whoever put up a shirt first, I was gonna buy 10 of them. So let me tell you. So salute to her though. You know what I'm saying? Salute to her because she was able to get the shirt up. And I was like, not that I doubted her, but I was like, yo, did you just do this or was this ready already? But she was like, nah, like she good with graphics. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't disqualify nobody. You know what I'm saying? So she good with graphics. She got it done. So I bought, so here's the deal, right? So, and this is just a message about like line, what is it called? Brand alignment. You know what I'm saying? Brand alignment. And so her shirt was $26. I paid, so I cash apped her $260. You know what I'm saying? Cause I said I was gonna buy 10 copies of it. I went to school. She said, I went to school for textile design. My sister is a graphic designer. I work quick. Nah, she worked quick. I talk about like after the show was over at 9:10. I want to say it didn't even take me 2 hours. I'm lying, right? It took me 30 minutes actually because 9:10 was over. I finished at 9:40 and I was like, I just knew. I was like, yo, I just know that nobody beat me. I was like, nobody was able to do this in a half an hour. Yo, so I think I put it up at 9:40. Yo, Carmen DM'd me at 9:33. I remember I got the DM still. She DM'd me at 9:33. So fast shout to her. And what I was saying about brand alignment, the reason why I cash apped her was because the shirt, I can't really promote it, and it's not like vulgar or whatever. It's not like nothing crazy. But when I thought about promotion of it, you know what I'm saying, like the saying on the shirt, I just couldn't really, you know what I mean? I just couldn't really promote it on my page only because it's like for brand alignment reasons. And brand alignment doesn't mean that it's a negative thing or whatever. It just means that, whenever you're promoting stuff, you just gotta be, you gotta be, conscious of how it aligns with your brand. So I say all that to say, I'm not even gonna say what the saying is though. You feel me? So this is part of my promotion. So you see what I'm doing, Karen? I'm still sending you people. I just can't post what the shirt says. So everybody go to Karen Styles, hit the link in her bio. You know what I'm saying? Go check out this controversial shirt. It's not controversial, but check out why I couldn't buy it. You know what I'm saying? Go to niafia.com. You know what I'm saying? Go to niafia.com, niafia.com, and you'll be able to purchase the shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you what the controversy is and why I couldn't post it on my brand. But the only way you're gonna find out is you gotta go to niafia.com and check it out. But being my word is my bond, being a man of my word, I cashed out to $260 instead. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like buying the 10 shirts. So you know what I mean? So salute to Karen. She murked me on that. You know what I'm saying? Like she murked me. I was so confident. Matter of fact, I was so confident that I stopped in between posting to have a conversation. I was like, there's no, like, to have a conversation with my daughter. I was like, yo, there's no way, right? I was like, there's no way nobody gonna beat me. Like, no way nobody gonna beat me. 940. I was like, I think it was a 944. I was done. I was like, all right, hit the button, connected everything, got the domain name, stripeoverlikes.com. You know what I'm saying? I was like, there's no way, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna beat me. Then I look at my DMs and she sent me the website. She sent me the shirt. Yo. So fast shout to her. You know what I mean? Fast shout to that. And so I'm excited. So every now and then let's do some challenges. You know, and it's funny because I dropped some more shirts. Yesterday was Kobe's birthday, so I had the Lakers the Moneymaker shirt. You know what I'm saying? The Moneymaker shirt is out. You know what I'm saying? I got the I Fund Me shirt popping. You know what I mean? I got some stuff on there, man. So check it out. Go to ashcashmerch.com. If y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna post that because the Stripes Over Likes is there. So go to ashcash. I'm dropping them now. Cause you know what happens? Here's the thing. When you start realizing how easy it is, and a lot of these things I had in the can though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like the Moneymaker shirt, I actually I've been had that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Let me just drop. I got a shirt that's like Back to the Future, but it say Back to the Money. You know what I'm saying? So I just been dropping. Like I just have you know what I mean? I just have these ideas, and when I have these ideas, I just put them out. But it's so easy. So here's the deal about being a teacher, right? So here's what I say. There's a difference. This is what I believe. There's a difference. Pixify said, I see why you couldn't buy the shirt. I went to the website referring to Nia Fia. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't aligned, but it's still dope. You know what I mean? So I support Nia Fia 100%. Karen Styles, Mailbox Money Millionaire 100%. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so one of the things about being a teacher, a coach, a mentor, I think the most effective way to mentor, I think the most effective way to be a teacher, the most effective way to be a parent is by example, is by demonstration. That's what I believe. I remember, growing up, and there were people who would try to tell me certain things, and they would tell it to me in theory. You know what I'm saying? So I never really respected their opinion because it was theory, right? So like my teachers are like, oh, go to school, get a good job, or if my teachers are telling me, yo, you could be a millionaire by starting a business, and they're telling it to me vehemently, I never really believed them. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm like, yo, you work, like how you gonna tell me that? You know what I mean? No disrespect to teachers, but I think it's important that you teach what, not in theory. You know what I'm saying? And so when I went to business school, I had a professor who was always talking to us about business. But when I looked him up, like this dude was an adjunct. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude was an adjunct professor, and in his day to day, he was he ran his project management business and was I think he was probably like a multi-millionaire. Like he was like official. So I respected his game. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, this dude know what he talking about because he worked for like he had multinational corporations as his client. So why do I say that? Is that a lot of the things that I talk about, or not majority of the things I talk about, are things that I've experienced or witnessed firsthand. So this is not, I didn't read a book. So I will never give you something that because a lot of stuff are in books. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people read books and then it makes sense to them and it clicks to them, and so they also are like, yo, here, let me teach you this thing that I just learned. And I don't respect that as much because it dilutes the message because you don't know the full formula, right? So just because you read it in a book, a lot of times people don't know the whole formula. Fast shout to Nadira. Nadira is everywhere. She on Twitch, she on Facebook, she on Instagram. Salute to her. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. But sometimes wait, hold on, let me because what did it say? Love J says, after the challenge I created my first shirt ever. The energy on Friday was contagious. Salute. Grace the DJ. Me too. I was going nuts, but I did it. And that's another thing, yo. Fat shout to everybody who executed. You know what I'm saying? Fat shout to everybody. And I know I'm jumping all over the place. But thank fat shout to everybody who executed, because it's one thing to give you the game and you just say, yo, that was good game, but that's another thing for y'all to actually execute on it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, I'm not speaking for my health. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, I'm not trying to motivate you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to motivate you. I want you to get to the bag. We about action. You know what I'm saying? So please understand that you make me happier when, or if you appreciate what I do for you, right? I appreciate what you do for me by you getting into action. You liking my stuff is cool. I love it. You telling me, how much I impacted, that's cool. But you taking action, that, you know what I mean? That make my heart sing. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one ever told me I could be a millionaire. I just had a desire to live comfortable. But since I've been rocking with you, Ash, I feel like being a millionaire is your reality. And that can be. I appreciate you. Lisa, I appreciate you. But it's not that it can be a reality. It is your reality if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So I listen to audiobooks before I go to bed. And so I listen to As a Man Thinketh. And the game is simple, but it requires you to have a certain level of belief system. And I'm telling you, like, the same energy. It's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta, as you think, if so shall you be. And so, as a Man Thinketh is literally like an hour audiobook. You buy it for like $3. You know what I'm saying? Like, you check it out. Ash Cash with the fresh cut. Nah, yeah. I got, you know what I'm saying? I had to get right. But yeah, so I said, fast out to Mo Wan. I created my t-shirt. I created my t-shirt. I can't reach your website. ashcashmerch.com. That should be it should be good. Try it again. Is everyone seeing Apple stock right now? Oh yeah, no, I haven't looked at it yet. Check out my other business, FrancoisShay.com. I'm getting to this bag. Yeah, so what I was saying is, Blessed 3D for y'all make, you know what I'm trying to say, like y'all make me matter of fact, everybody who created a shirt, please DM me a link to your shirt, please, so I can at least promote it for y'all. But what I'm saying is that you know what I'm saying, it's really about action. You know what I'm saying? I get more excited to see that people have took action, and people have decided to take what I'm saying and take it to the next level. And what I was saying about the reason why I do these challenges, the reason why I'll tell you to do something and then I'll do it, is just to show you that this is not theory. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just sitting here theorizing, saying, hey, this sounds like a good idea, but I'll actually show you. If I tell you that it takes 4 hours to write an ebook, not only am I gonna write the ebook live on on Instagram, but I'm gonna put it out, and I'm gonna tell y'all that I put it out in less than 4 hours, or I wrote it in less than 4 hours, put it out in 24 hours, and was able to make $1,000 in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? $700 calls with September 4 expiration under 100. Oh yeah, pregame today. Salute. You know what I'm saying? So like, not only am I gonna tell you could create a shirt from an idea that we just got in the live, and then go ahead and do it, and do it in 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all part of it. So, so today, I think that's my inspirational word of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because for those, if it's your first time here, know that the show is broken up into 3 categories. You have your inspirational word of the day, which is it was segment number 1. You have your financial news, and then number 3 is any questions that you may have. So that's the Ask Ash Cash segment of the show. Fast shout to Miss Baby Banks on a check-in on YouTube. Fast shout to Butter Beans. Butter Beans Cool 811 on the check-in. We got Trini Cherry on the check-in. We got Annette Randall Coney on the check-in. We got Trini Cherry on the check-in. So salute to everybody. We got Nadira Brown on the check-in. So salute. On Facebook, we got my sis Adrian Michelle on the check-in. We got C. Thompson on the check-in. We got Nadira Brown once again on the check-in. You know what I'm saying? So salute to everybody. Fast shout to my Twitch people. We got Nadira Brown on the check-in. So salute. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I just want to live by example. Like I talk to you guys about all the time about just being. And I think that my being is just what is what I want to demonstrate. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see and witness real time, though, not no fake, not no fake guru stuff, like not no fake, I'm trying to get y'all to do this stuff because I want money from y'all, even though I run a business. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like when you patronize my business, I'm not appreciative. So that's not what I'm saying. So keep keep the registers ringing, keep buying programs, keep buying books, keep buying courses. You know what I mean? Buy my CD twice, see me in the street and be like, yo, he nice. You know what I'm saying? If you bought a book, buy it again, give it away for gifts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that. But there's a lot of fake guru stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of fake guru stuff where people are saying that they've done certain things, or they read a book about something and they was able to implement it, and now they teaching it, and you know what I'm saying? Like, Vaughn Franklin on the check-in. Salute, King. So yeah, so I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, inspirational pigs of fire, say Ash Cash the rapper, tell a friend and tell a friend. But I want to be the one thing, if you don't like something, be a solution, not, you know what I'm saying, don't be the problem. So like don't sit around and say you don't like the way something is done, but you don't do something to change it. So I'm not a complainer, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a complainer. Like I said, there's a lot of fake gurus out here, and when I say I don't consider myself a guru, so I want to be clear. I'm just a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a coach that's still in the game too, right? So it's a big difference. So honestly, I'm like LeBron, bro. Like if you gonna name somebody, like, I'm like LeBron, right? And the reason why I say I'm like LeBron, because if you ever watch LeBron, and anytime, he play at the maximum level, you know what I'm saying? At the maximum level, I keep, he play at, but then while he's on the court, he's coaching too. So he ain't gonna tell you, yo, play your hardest, and he not playing his hardest. He not gonna tell you, yo, do this, and he not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I liken myself to LeBron as a coach, because I'm still in the game. Like, I promise you, I got mad stuff that I'm working on that I'm like, I did not retire. Like, I'm not you know what I mean? I ain't the retiring. I ain't the Phil Jackson who played and then retired and now I'm coaching other Phil Jackson or whatever. Nah, it's straight leading by example. Like, I'm still in the game. I'm still in my prime. Like, when I tell you abundance is my birthright, it's my birthright too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have this one goal on my vision board. It's actually number one on my vision board that I've been trying to accomplish. And then now, no, you coach Joe Jackson. But we not gonna, cause I do, cause but I'm LeBron though, cause I do get, you know what I mean, I do get in y'all faces sometimes, and that's just cause I'm passionate about what I believe in. That's it. Carmen called me Joe Jackson. Salute to that. Sorry, LOL. Skip my remark. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I gotta tell me how you really feel, Karen. Tell me how you really feel. Not just playing. But I gotta something on my vision board, right? Is no oh my God, I meant Phil Jackson. Okay, you not him, LOL. See, you know what I'm saying? But I got something on my vision board that I was trying to accomplish, and this year alone, I got 3 opportunities. I'm talking about, like, if I could, I can't tell y'all what it is, but if I could, it's 3 major though, like 3, like major situations or whatever that are about to materialize. Now it's just a matter of time, right? It ain't even a matter of if it's gonna materialize. Now it's just a matter of time. It's just like, okay, now I get to choose. So it's so crazy, right? When you start really believing that abundance is your birthright, you'll go from, I wish I had this opportunity and I really, really want this opportunity, to like having choices in the opportunity. Like, you could literally look and be like, yo, this is on my vision board and I want this opportunity, but now I get to choose like which one is the right opportunity. So I got 3. What I'm saying, like, and I'll talk to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I've been very transparent, and there's reasons why I can't talk about it. But I've been very transparent, so y'all know, y'all will know when it happens. But now I'm in a space where I literally get to choose. Last year I was in a place, or 3 years ago I was in a place where I was like, damn, like, like, when, God, like, when you gonna make this happen? You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I flip my mindset. You know what I mean? I just flip the script, flip, right? I flip my mind state to really, you know what I mean, understanding that abundance is my birthright. So I'm cool about everything. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really like, it's a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to just understand that my goal is to lead by example. And one of the things, reason why I wanted to lead by example, is because, again, I mean, I got receipts. You know what I'm saying? I got receipts. I could easily just live off of the stuff I've done in the past. I could easily do that. I could easily, just kick my feet back and do that. But that's not what God put me on this earth for, right? God didn't want me to just get to where I'm at right now and be comfortable with that, because I think at the end of the day, I just got more in store. You know what I'm saying? Like God is still, God has now put me in a position where God is like, nah, like, you got breath in your body. I want you to be more. I don't want you to just, like, that's old news. Like, you know what I mean? And I can't tell y'all start living in the past and then me still living the past, good or bad, right? Desired or undesired. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And so think about this, right? Think about this. If I stop now, you know what I'm saying? There's like, I promise you, right? When it's all said and done, I'm gonna have some millionaire stories. I promise you. When it's all said and done, I'm gonna say, yo, I remember when such and such started. You know what I'm saying? She's now a multi-millionaire. I remember when homie started, yo, he now a multi-millionaire. He, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, this journey is not about me. Because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm capable of. And so this ain't even y'all rocking with me ain't even about me at this point. Like, y'all don't even understand how invested I am in your success. Like when you become successful, like, that is another notch in me having a vision and making that vision into reality. So I can't wait to the day where I'm able to say, yo, you know what I'm saying? I remember my guy Dagoberto, my guy Nova November, you know what I'm saying? I met him when he was 14, 15 years old. Now he a multi-millionaire. Now he run, you know what I'm saying? He run one of the biggest whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm excited about that. All right, let's talk about news real quick. And then I'm going to then we're gonna open it up for any questions that you guys may have. So let's talk about year-to-date performance. And so as of year-to-date, the market performance, Nasdaq was up 26.07%. S&P 500 was up 5.15%. Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 2.13%. Gold was up 28.12%. 10-year Treasury was down 128.4 basis points or bips. And then oil was down 30.98%. As far as the markets go, markets are, I talked about this already, but markets are doing something weird, you know what I'm saying, where it's a lot of the tech stocks that are really holding the indexes up. And because of that, other like stocks are doing well. So keep your eye on there, you know what I'm saying. All right, TikTok. So TikTok is going through what they're going through still. And so they're actually about to start suing. They're going to sue the government, the U.S. government. And so if y'all don't know about what happened with TikTok, so TikTok is the parent company, Byte, I think it's called, ByteDance, is a Chinese company. And the Chinese government does have a rule that any proprietary information that you have for your companies, you have to share that with them. And so with that being their rule, TikTok people, the U.S. Donald Trump thinks that it is a breach of a breach to the U.S. security, because when you sign on to these apps, a lot of times you give up your privacy, so they get to know who you are, what you're doing, things of that nature. And so be careful. That's another thing. Be careful of what apps you download. That's what they should do. They need to do a rule that spells out in plain sight what are your privacy rules when you download certain apps. Because most people are not reading them long ass lawyer style terms and conditions. And if you don't read it, you could potentially be giving away your rights and not even realize it. Like, my family, we always joke, right? We'll be talking about something, then automatically as we talk about it, we get served up an ad. So, the other day my daughter was talking about, what was she talking? I forgot what she was talking about. She was talking about something. Then all of a sudden she go to her computer and she's being served a YouTube ad for something we just talked about. You know what I'm saying? And so, 21 Key says data is king. Your data is where the money is. So that's what they're doing. And so there might be apps that are telling you in plain sight that they listening to you. You know what I mean? Like think about an app that says, hey, I want access to your microphone. Right? Guess what they doing when they get access to your microphone? They can listen to what you're saying. And you may have given them permission to that and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And so so I think that that's important. That we understand that. And so that's why I'm not 100% against what Donald Trump is doing as far as trying to make sure that national security is being affected by TikTok. So that's why he said they're gonna shut it down in 90 days. So then you got Microsoft that's in the run-in to buy it. You got Oracle, you got Twitter, who are all like in the runs to try to buy it. And TikTok is like, nah, we're gonna sue you. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna sue you. So that's that. This week the GOP is gonna have their national convention. So last week Democrats had their the DNC had their national convention. And so let's see what the GOP got. In other news, Wisconsin police shoot a black man as children watch from a car, attorney says. So a man is fighting for his life after he was shot by an officer with the Kenosha Police Department, Wisconsin, Sunday afternoon. A graphic video, which I will never watch, purported to be of the shooting, and posted on Facebook shows at least 2 police officers following the man with guns drawn as he walked from the passenger side of a gray vehicle to the driver's side. When a man opens the door of the vehicle and tries to get in, one of the officers is seen grabbing him by the t-shirt. The officer points his gun at the man as he holds on to the man's t-shirt. At least 7 gunshots were heard, and the man appeared to go limp in the vehicle, the car horn blaring. I'll leave that there. Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell said that he wished he had listened earlier to what Colin Kaepernick was protesting. So NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said he wishes he would have listened earlier to what Colin Kaepernick was trying to bring attention to when he began kneeling for the national anthem in 2016. Goodell was asked on former NFL linebacker Mel Archo's video series "Uncomfortable Conversations with a Black Man" what he would say in a public apology to Kaepernick. Let's see. And lastly, this was crazy. So, longtime Hot 97 executive Patty Duke was fired for his involvement in the Yusef Hawkins murder. So I don't know if y'all heard about this. So I've known who Patty Duke is only because when I lived in New York, I used to listen to Angie Martinez all the time. You know what I'm saying? And so when I used to listen to Angie Martinez, he was like a producer on the show, so she used to stay shouting him out all the time. And so I knew who Patty Duke was, but I just knew him as the producer. He's been there for years and years and years, and then he actually got promoted, so he was an executive there. And then it's crazy because in '89, I want to say, I was a kid when this happened, but there was this big controversy where a mob of Italian white men killed Yusef Hawkins because I guess Yusef Hawkins was in an area of Brooklyn with his friends looking to purchase a car, and then looking to purchase the car, a mob of white terrorists was terrorizing them and wind up shooting a gun at the crowd of black teens and killed Yusef Hawkins. There was like big protests. It was a big thing in the late '80s, early '90s, and so one of the guys that got convicted of this, one of the guys that got convicted not of murder, but he got convicted of manslaughter. So he did like probation or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even like go to jail or whatever. But he got he was involved in it. And his name is Pasquale Rocci. That's his Rocci. I don't know how to say it, but that's his real name. But he was among the mob of white men who crowded Hawkins and 3 other black teens as they attacked them in Bensonhurst, which is a predominantly Italian-American section of Brooklyn. The mob thought that they were part of a different group of black teens headed to a party at the home of a local girl the mob believed had began dating a black man. So Yusef Hawkins was 16 at the time. So the 16-year-old Hawkins was considered a leader amongst his peers and had dreams of possibly becoming an engineer. So there was a documentary. So this is what happened. There was a documentary called "The Storm Over Brooklyn," where one of his friends, Christopher Graham, remembered Hawkins fondly, and as someone who was hard to guard on the basketball court, considering he was left-handed. So, Hawkins were in Bensonhurst. They were asking about the car that was advertised in the newspaper for about $900, and then Hawkins and 3 of his associates were being followed by a group of white men. That soon, it came up to about 30 people were following them. They held bats. They started yelling racial slurs at them, and then gunshots rang out. Yusef, rest in peace, was shot twice in his chest, and he later died in the hospital. 5 members of the mob were arrested, connected with Hawkins' murder, which included Patty Duke. And so although he was found not guilty of manslaughter or second degree murder, which means he didn't shoot the gun, but he was part of the mob. And so Duke was convicted on 8 lesser counts and sentenced to 3 years probation and a $200 fine. So Hot 97 fired him, but how crazy is that, right? This is a dude who obviously who's white, who's part of a hate group that was targeting black men or black boys. They was teenagers. Gets convicted of it, then shortly after, wasn't like it was years after, shortly after, he started working at the station in 1994, a station that supports and promotes, black music. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop and R&B. And so he's been there from 94 to 2003. And he actually became the commercial production director. And that's just weird to me. It's just a crazy story. So that's all. Cause the thing is that I don't believe, I'm not a judge, right? Let God judge people. I'm not judging nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where his heart is now. After all the years of being around, black folks, and I don't know what his heart is like right now, so I'm not judging that. But it is a crazy, plot twist. I mean, that's the one thing I'm gonna say. If you got any dirt in your past, you better start atoning. You know what I'm saying? Not, atone with God. Make sure you do that, because it's so crazy how I feel like, this is the time that everything's coming to light. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody can hide. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is being called out for something. And so if you was hiding in plain sight, this is the time where things are starting to surface up. So if you know what I'm saying, if you got any skeletons and dirt in your closet, you know what I'm saying, if you get to a point where you talk about your stuff early, maybe you could atone for it. You know what I'm saying? So, everything in the dark comes to light. You know what I'm saying? So Winston Clark says it's a crazy world we live in. Like, it's always been crazy though. It's never been not crazy, but it just depends on what, which way you're looking. All right, so I'm gonna open it up for questions, y'all. That is what I got for y'all. That's what I got for y'all. We're gonna open it up for any question. Let's see. Yusef Hawkins, I remember the name. How Hot 97 didn't know. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they might have known though, cause it's on his record. It's not like it wasn't on his record. It's on his record. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure they knew. I'm not supporting Hot 97 no more because of this. This sounds like BS. Nah, it is definitely BS. All right, let's go. So and that's the thing. Like, we knew him as, like, think about it. Nobody ever said his real name, so everybody knows him as Patty Duke. So you couldn't even look him up. If you know what I'm saying, like, if it wasn't for this documentary, we wouldn't have known. You know what I'm saying? So, oh word, fast shout to that. I forgot, right? So I'm not, I'm not watching it. I mean, the first lady's gonna watch it, so I'll probably like listen to it in the background. But Monica versus Brandy is tonight. Joy Warrior says she's team Monica. You know what I'm saying? So like that, that should be a goodie. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully they don't act, you know what I mean? They act, because they're going to be at Tyler Perry Studios together. So hopefully they're able to, they're able to get, to have a good one. So salute there. My guy Von Franklin says, where's the documentary? I want to say it might be on Netflix. Just look it up. The documentary is called, it's on HBO. So it's an HBO documentary called Storm Over Brooklyn. So on HBO, it's called Storm Over Brooklyn. All right, so fast shout. It's next week. So next Monday, right? Oh, it's the 31st. My bad. I'm sorry. So it's next Monday. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I saw that it was on a Monday. I didn't know what Monday it is. So next Monday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So fast shout to that. Let's see. So my guy Nova November said, what's the best platform to promote music? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If I was a betting person, I would say that the best platforms are YouTube and TikTok to promote music. And the reason why I say YouTube and TikTok is because young people who are the majority of consumers of music, who make music, who build your fan base, who make music what it is, they live on YouTube. They live on YouTube and they live on TikTok. The great thing about TikTok, and as we know, anything that's done repetitively, right? So anything that is done repetitively over and over and over again gets stuck in the brain. And so if you have a song on TikTok and it's catchy enough, and then you are able to get that snippet of the song, on TikTok where people are doing videos and things of that nature, it could really, take you to the next level. Like, I didn't know who, St. John was. I forgot what his first name is, but there was this video that I saw of like these African women dancing with the song Roses underneath it. And so I watched the video was so dope that I watched the video. I watched the video over and over and over again. And then once I watched the video, I was like, yo, you know what I mean? Who is this song? And I had to look up the song, and I found the song, and I found this album. You know what I'm saying? So I think that these bite-sized things are important. So I would definitely say to do TikTok, and then YouTube, because people have the bigger one there. And then folks are saying on the check-in to use everything. I agree with that as well. But I think that there should be a main focus. You know what I'm saying? Because just from experience, it's hard to build all platforms simultaneously if you don't have like a team of people helping you. And so for me, I've built my Instagram, and so now my next goal is to build my YouTube, and then what I'm saying, Facebook and things of that nature. And so I would do that, but I would say promoting your music is one thing, but then also you want to have a way to monetize your music. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you're on SoundCloud, that you're on Spotify, that you're on Tidal, that you're streaming your music on all these platforms too. So that way when somebody finds you on TikTok, when somebody finds you on YouTube, there's a way for them to, get to you. All right, what else? Let's see. So Elegant Eleanor says, I've been self-employed for a little over a year, and the bank wants self-employment for 2 years, give you a loan. Is there a way to get around that without a cosign? Unfortunately, no. Not that I know of, because what happens is that, because you are self-employed, they want to see a consistency in the your income, and so that's why they require 2 years of income statements, because what they're doing, they want to guarantee. You know what I'm saying? They're saying like, I want to make sure that she just didn't have a good year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure that it's the average of both years. So not that I know of. I mean, there's other ways that you could do it, which potentially you could put up, like if you have like certain types of collateral, you could put collateral up to get a loan. But yeah, so I don't think so. I do think though, multimillionaire Lisa, that I mean, we could talk on our one-on-ones, but I would love to know what you're looking to get a loan for, because I feel like I'm not a fan of loans. And the reason why I'm not a fan of loans is because I feel like when you borrow money for anything, honestly, if you borrow money for anything, you wind up paying way more than what what you borrowed it for is worth. And I rather sell products and services. I rather sell products or services to get money, or like my girl PK Dixon just said, there are a lot of grants out there for small businesses. So I'd rather you take out a grant where you don't have to pay it back than to focus on a loan. Because at the end of the day, you get a loan, then you're gonna have to pay it back with interest, and then that's undue pressure. I'd rather you be pressured to create a product or service and sell that product or service, and make the money that you want to make, opposed to going to getting a loan. So that's just my my opinion, my 2 cents. Um, like I have stuff right now that I could easily go to a bank and get a loan for. But I'm just challenging myself. I'm like, all right, you know what? Just raise the money. You know what I'm saying? Let's just raise the money. Just sell more products and services. Raise the money so you can get whatever you want done. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my 2 cents. You're a man of faith. What do you tell other people about the law of attraction and its relation? Ooh. I like this question. Blue Soldier says, you're a man of faith. What do you tell other people about the law of attraction and its relation to your faith? So number one, the law of attraction is in the Bible. The law of attraction is in the Quran. The law of attraction is in the Torah, right? And so it's worded differently, right? It's worded differently. And so, it's all there. So nothing about the law of attraction. There's nothing about the law of attraction that is not in the Bible, that's not in the Quran, that's not in the Torah, right? And so what happens is that a lot of times, and this is why I never really liked religion as much, because a lot of times, and it's not everybody in religion, but there's some people in religion that want to separate, right? And so, they hear people say the universe over and over again, and they're like, no, God, no, Jesus Christ is my savior, not the universe, right? And people want to argue or want to separate themselves and say, no, I'm better, or you're better, or this is the doctrine, or this is that. There's one God. I don't care what you believe in. You can believe in whatever you want, but there's one God. You know what I'm saying? And because there's one God, and if you're a person of faith, you believe that God has created everything, right? Like how can God be the master creator, be the creator of all, and not have a hand in everything? I'm talking about there's nothing on this, nothing. There's absolutely nothing of this earth that God didn't have a hand in. Because if God is everything, then God sees all, is all, right? And so it might be hard for people to think that, some atrocities or that God had a hand in that, but God sees it all. God knows it all. And I just believe that God gives us free will. And because God has given us free will, that's why certain people use their free will how they, use their free will. And so what happens is, I think that God is, God is giving us. So here's what I believe, right? So I believe that God is within all of us, though, right? And so I think that those who recognize their God selves are the ones that are, are in history, the ones that we recognize, right? The Prophet Muhammad, Jesus Christ, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, like all these people who, we revere and we look at and we say, that they were prophets. They understood their God self, right? And so, there's no difference from God and the law of attraction. Like that's a universal law. God is the universe. So if I say the universe is blessing you, I'm saying God is blessing you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying if I'm saying that, if I say as a man thinketh, so shall he be, that's in the Bible. That's in the Bible. That's not something that like Rhonda Burns didn't make that up. Like that's in the Bible. That's in the holy book. You know what I'm saying? And so when you say, as a, and what the law of attraction say, as a person thinketh, so shall they be. So I don't think there's a difference. I think that there are people who learn. I think that there's people who learn about certain things, and they want to, because they have learned it, they want to control the narrative, and they want to separate. So there might be somebody who's a Christian who's like, well, no, I'm not gonna say the universe in the name of Jesus. Like it happens to me all the time. Like I'll post something, I'll post something and I'll say, such and such is gonna happen. The universe wants this to happen for you, and somebody says yes in the name of Jesus Christ. And I'm like, okay, great. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like don't, like it's the same thing. People might call it different things, but it's the same thing. If I pray to Allah and you pray to Buddha, okay, great. Like, it's only one God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only one God. So it's not like, because you call it Buddha and I call it Allah, that all right, okay, great. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Just because you say in Jesus' name, and I may say Hamdulillah, like that don't, okay, great. Like, you still my brother, you still my sister. We still believe in the same thing. Like, and so, so to your question, it's all the same. There is no difference. Like, God is the universe. How can you separate God from anything? God, big G. You know what I'm saying? Like, if everything is made in His image and likeness, how can you separate it? I don't see how you could do that. Doesn't make sense to me. Logically, if somebody could tell me how that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, logically, it doesn't make sense. So, all right, let's go, because they about to kick me out. Let me see. So Nadira says, I have a loan that I'd like to ask the bank to accept a settlement for. What percentage should I offer? So number one, if it's a settlement, like if it's on your collections, if it's a collections and it's a settlement, make sure that you ask them to remove it. Like, just don't pay for it and it say settled. Make sure that they remove it from your credit report. If they don't, then I wouldn't pay it. So that's number one. Number two, if it's an active account and you have a loan for it, I don't know if they would settle for a percentage of it, but it doesn't hurt to ask. I would start at a high number and let them knock you down. But at the end of the day, I think that if it's a collection item, know that the collection agency they have bought the loan at pennies of a dollar. You know what I'm saying? So even if you went 20, you know what I mean? If you owe $1,000 and you say, I'm going to give you $250, just see what they're going to say. That's how I negotiate. Let's see. Let's see. I got a minute left. Is it beneficial to create a publishing company or stick to ebooks? And it's better than offer me. So I have a publishing company and I have ebooks. People, there's different audiences. People learn differently. So I would do both. I made a lot of money buying and selling debt. What do you think about it? I think it's dope. I think that's a great. I actually have a friend of mine who makes a lot of money, 6 figures a month actually, buying and selling debt. So I think it's great because again, you buy it at pennies of a dollar. If you know the steps on how to do it, you should write an ebook. Actually, I would buy that ebook, Keanu. Actually, if you had a step-by-step guide on how to do it, I would do it. But I think it's dope. All right, y'all, they're kicking me out. 18 seconds left and counting. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me Monday morning. Let's start this week off right. A blessing is in your name. Is going to manifest this week. Just believe it. Make sure you go to ashcash.com, ashcashtv.com. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you go to ashcash, the ashcashshow.com. Subscribe to our podcast, ashcashtv.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow in God's will, inshallah. Same time, same place. All right. Peace.